Volquest positional previews roll on. We're talking linebacker Brian Jean-Marie off to Michigan, which means William Inge steps in to lead the linebacking corps, a veteran coach who commands a lot of presence, and he's got a nice younger group with one old man leading the way in Keenan Peely.
What is it, the Uncle Grandpa?
Yeah.
Uncle Grandpa of the group in Keenan Peely, a guy that originally was a part of the class of 2016 for BYU. Of course, went on a 2-year mission, redshirt year, got hurt. Anyway, you spent COVID year. He's here. And
What year were you a class of Walt Carson Newman?
Class of 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a couple of years older than him. But nonetheless, they're happy that he's here. And you just hope that he can stay healthy. He had a really strong camp last year, strong spring practice, had another good spring practice this year. Veteran that not only will lead and be that calming presence out there, but also he's making plays. He made a whole lot of plays in space. And Tennessee, when he went down, forced him to play a lot of young guys at times. And I felt like, especially with Aaron Beasley not being 100%, the linebacker group as a whole, kind of a disappointment last year, looking to rebound with Keenan Peely this year.
I've said this for the last several months. To me, he's the key that unlocks everything for the defense. Yeah. If he can stay healthy, Keenan Peely is that guy. Mm-hmm. I think that his explosiveness, the guy that they got before he got injured a year ago, the staff was like, we did not know we were getting this.
Yeah.
You know, and so like they're excited about him. Then you add in Arian Carter coming back from injury. Mm-hmm. Jeremiah Thielander continues to climb. It's a lot of high hopes around him. Edwin Spillman. Caleb Perry's back for another year and a veteran guy. We'll see what happens with Jalen Smith. You know, Coach Inge seems to like him a good amount. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's just some real options there at the linebacker spot. You know, Tennessee normally only plays 2.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, who will be the first 2? I'd probably lean Carter with Peely. But I think you're going to see a lot of Thielander and just a lot of rotation.
And the thing that's important to remember about this, for the most part, maybe not every certain player, but they're interchangeable. Mike can play Will can play Mike. So say it is Carter out there. The first guy off the bench at either spot should be Thielander and vice versa.
Yeah.
And they've cross-trained in that aspect. And Jeremiah Thielander had such a good spring, and as Hubs has mentioned a couple of times, he and William Inge have really hit it off. And, you know, Arian Carter, for a guy that wasn't full go in spring, man, he did about everything he could possibly do. And you got to love the hunger and the want to get better that you saw from Arian Carter, you know, going under the cages with no helmet on and whatnot. But expecting a big jump from him this year. He's got all the tools. He's a smart guy, and I really do believe that he could be a nice, polished linebacker and will benefit playing next to Peely.
Well, Peely is someone that Tennessee fans hope can stay healthy. To me, again, he's the key that unlocks it all. But either way, you feel better about where Tennessee's at linebacker compared to just a few years ago where Tennessee didn't have a lot of depth.
Yeah.
Didn't have a ton of talent. I feel like they've got a lot of talent, and they got a lot more depth at the linebacker position as you head into that 2024 season. He is Eric Kane. I'm Austin Price.